I asked AI to write me a story, and this is what I wrote. The Great Cheeseburger Catastrophe. I'll never forget the autumn of 19. It was a crisp Tuesday, and the only thing on my mind, and the minds of my 3 best friends, was a juicy, triple-stacked cheeseburger. But there was one problem. We were just broke college students with exactly $4.27 between us. Now, in the heart of our town sat Big Benny's Burger Barn. Benny's burgers were legendary. They say the cheese was melted by the heat of 1,000 suns and the patties were flipped by angels. We needed those burgers. We craved them. Enter Leo the tactician. Leo wasn't just a friend. He was a culinary mastermind with a hunger-induced genius. He looked at us and said, "Guys, I have a plan. It's called Operation Sesame Seed." The plan was simple, yet elegant. We would enter Benny's disguised. We went as a world-famous food critic. Since we didn't have a suit, we put my friend Kevin on Leo's shoulders and covered them both with a giant trench coat. I followed behind carrying a clipboard and looking official. We rolled into the shop. Luckily, Big Benny was as blind as a bat wearing sunglasses. Leo and Kevin navigated to a booth where a loudly announced, "The critic has arrived. Fetch us your finest delights or face a 0-star review on the internet." The kitchen went into a frenzy. Sizzling sounds filled the air. Minutes later, 4 glorious cheeseburgers were placed before us. We were doing it. We were pulling off the ultimate burger bamboozle. But then the door jingled. In walked a health inspector. We froze. Kevin, panicked by the sight of a real professional, accidentally sneezed. The force of the sneeze caused the trench coat to fly open. Leo and Kevin tumbled to the floor in a heap of limbs. I had to think fast. I grabbed a burger and held it up like a holy relic. "Wait!" I yelled. "This isn't a scam. We are, performance artists. This is a piece called The Anatomy of Hunger." The health inspector stared at us. The shop went silent. Then he picked up a fry, ate it, and said, "Art is delicious. Carry on." We scrambled out of there with our burgers, retreating to our secret hideout in my mom's garage. As we sat there, our bellies full of artistic cheeseburgers, we made a pact. We would never speak of Operation Sesame Seed again. But here I am, telling you, because it turns out I'm not very good at keeping secrets. So remember, kids, if you're ever hungry and broke, just remember, sometimes the best toppings are a little bit of daring. And a giant trench coat. It worked for us, and it might just work for you too. Stay hungry, stay creative. So that was the story. That was terrible advice. Please, guys, please do not try to steal. I mean, it was a pretty good story. It was kind of fun to read. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I hope you have a nice day, and I also hope that you subscribe. Bye!